the seminar that you guys are sponsoring, and Morgan and Michael and I are the speakers at primarily, is designed to really take a start to finish look at these cases and take somebody from who, if you have no experience handling these cases, you're going to have a competency when you leave there that's would take you years to frankly put together on your own. If you have experience, you're going to be with arguably three of the, I shouldn't include myself in that, it's not very humble to say, three of the top truck guys out there, but this is all we do. I mean, Michael, Morgan, and I are very, very good friends. You know, while other people go off and play golf together, we sit around and talk about federal motor carrier safety regulations. So this is our life. And so we're going to give you our real, I mean, the great thing about Michael and Morgan, and I hope people say this about me, is we're not about half giving. We're not about, you know, I'm going to give you enough so that you think maybe you ought to hire me into the case. We're going to spend time talking about case intake, about case investigation, and how to do it differently than we do in car wreck cases. We're going to talk about the specific documents that we find in these cases and what that are specific to the trucking industry, like bills of lading and things like that are very unique, hours of service documentation. We're going to dig into the rules in more detail. And then something that we're going to do is we're going to take apart the most common kinds of cases, like the left turn case, the right turn case, the case where the truck hits something ahead, the case where somebody hits the truck from behind, you know, nighttime cases, bad weather cases. And we're going to take those individually and we're going to break them down and say, here's the rules, here's the approach, take this system that I'm really talking about here, and let's apply those to these very specific cases. So if you have a left turn case, it's going to be laid out for you. Here's how you do a left turn case. Here's how you do and so we're also going to talk, you're going to get just the sort of our best of the best, if you will, technique wise, on how to approach drivers and safety directors. And in the process, through all of these areas, we'll be giving you our best practices, what we've learned, what has worked for us, what has not worked for us, what has been challenging. So it should be a great program.